What's going on, everybody? It's Ricky with Video Homicide. Welcome back to episode 4 of the VHS Graveyard. So today we're going to be taking a look at my Lucio Fulci and Dario Argento tapes that I've compiled over the years. Some of them came from my dad, some of them from my uncle, some of them I found on my own out in the wild. We're going to start it off with one that I actually found at Shock Stock a couple of years ago. This is the Beyond. This is like a bootleg, a German bootleg, I believe. I love on the tape it says video for pleasure. So get a little pleasure out of. I've actually not attempted to watch this copy, to be honest with you, so I don't know if it's in German, if it's dubbed, or what the fuck's going on, but this is a really cool release. Clamshell, obviously, repurposing those Disney clamshells to the end. This is one of my favorite movies of all time, and this is one of the tapes I totally cherish. This is City of the Living Dead, also known as The Gates of Hell, which is a phenomenal cover. I actually did an homage to this cover. I don't know if I've ever posted that or if it's made it in any of the zines or not, but Gates of Hell, one of my favorites. Christopher George, obviously, kicking ass, really, I can't say enough about that. I believe I've done standalone reviews on a lot of these movies that I'm talking about, so if you go on the channel and check it out. Next, we've got one from Argento. This is Inferno, which was really fantastic. I believe that I did a video about this. If not, I damn well should have, but again, if you go back on the channel, I'm sure you can find some stuff. So it's been a while since I watched this one, but I'm pretty sure this one has an interpretation of death at the end, which was always fun. Great cover, by the way, with like the half skeleton, half woman, lower half of the mouth, whatever the fuck you want to call it. But this was definitely an Uncle Mike tape. This one also definitely came from Uncle Mike. This is Fulci's The Beyond. Okay, this is the cult classic Vipco release. So cult classic, Vipco, they also put out like Shogun Assassin. I have a few sort of bootlegs, Cannibal Holocaust, Cannibal Ferox, and a bunch of other stuff that I haven't actually made tapes for, but I've prepared the cases because I'm a sick fuck like that, I guess. Matter of fact, if you look up there, like this, that entire end row is nothing but empty cases, but of like classic films and like Japanese releases and stuff. Shit like New York Ripper, Ricky O, Video Dead, bunch of stuff that like is impossible to find here. You know what I mean? I'm not interested in paying out the ass for all this stuff, but The Beyond is definitely a classic. Unfortunately, I don't have House by the Cemetery on VHS. I do have, again, a ripoff of it, but not an official or an actual tape version of it. So there's that. Here's one that I attempted to watch. I think I started watching this on Tubi one night, but I fell asleep. This is Manhattan Baby from Lucio Fulci. This is put out by Anchor Bay. So Anchor Bay is a pretty reputable company. This is a good cover, that's for sure. Is this the one that starts off with the chick? Oh, yeah. Yeah, the little girl's in Egypt. Yeah. So, Manhattan Baby. I gotta do a review on that. There's some of these movies that I've not made reviews for. Is one of the fun parts about making these videos, because I get to go through, like just now I was looking up, like my Fulci videos that I've uploaded and stuff, and, just getting this shit all together because I'm really trying to organize my collection in a way that's not only easy for me to find shit, but also make hopefully interesting videos for people to watch, man, because it's fun to do this. Next, we've got the absolute classic from Dario Argento, The Bird with the Crystal Plumage. This is the Luminous Video and Filmworks release of it. This is definitely an Uncle Mike title. This is an amazing film right here. I managed to pick this up on 4K, even though I don't have a fucking 4K player, but again, I've told the story a million times. It was dirt cheap, and I had to get all over that shit, man. Same with Deep Red. Speaking of Argento, we've got the second installment in the Animal Trilogy, which ended with Four Flies on Grey Velvet, which I don't own on VHS. We've got Cat of Nine Tails, which is a phenomenal film. The thing is with these these Italian giallos, like especially when you're talking about like Argento, like these like Deep Red and Tenebrae, like those kinds of movies, like you're talking about like top tier shit and some quality ass special effects. Of course, we got to have the Anchor Bay release of Lucio Fulci's Zombie, also known as Zombie 2. I can't say anything about this I haven't already said a million times. One of the best, some of the best looking zombies, hands down. The fat zombie on the boat, I loved him. I've always wanted to be him for Halloween, maybe next year. I've drawn this multiple times, and I think this is a staple in Italian exploitation horror cinema. Like, if you're a fan of this type of stuff, then you gotta have seen that. Real quick, before I go any further, I got 2 more tapes to show. I want to let everybody know that Cinema 187 issue 666, the Satanic theme, is now in print. It's available for purchase. You can message me at cinema.187 on Instagram, or you can go to the link in the description of this video. Check out my website. There's a page, how to order. You can send me a direct email, and we can go from there. So 120 pages, 34 contributing artists. Fucking dope shit. And I've actually just finished the other day Raise the Dead issue 7, which is sketchbook material. It's basically an ash can. And what I had to do was go ahead and, because I love the cover so much, I made an 11x17 print of it and framed it. These frames from the dollar store, they're fucking awesome, dude. I was buying them from Michael's. They're like $11 each. Go to the dollar store, fucking $4. Come on. Getting back to the final 2 films, this is actually a movie we just actually talked about. This is another version of Zombie. I picked this up at Odyssey Records a couple of years ago at their old location, the uncut widescreen edition. Like, it's totally bootleg, but I'm a sucker for this kind of stuff because I think it's very, like, I don't know how I would say this, but it's very esoteric or whatever, like, people that understand, like, why the fuck did I need to buy another copy of Zombie on VHS? Well, because I'm a deranged lunatic. The final film in the collection of the Lucio Fulci, Dario Argento tapes is The New York Ripper. Fuck yes, okay? Fans of the channel, or friends of the channel, Trash Dash, Radioactive Blob Fuel, we've all talked how much we love New York Ripper. Great film. Shout out to Dunwich Creations. He did a New York Ripper piece recently, like within the last year, that was just fucking amazing. But great stuff. Picked this one up when I picked up Manhattan Baby at Shockstock a few years ago. So really dope stuff. And that concludes episode 4 of VHS Graveyard. I appreciate everybody for stopping by. Make sure you leave a 666 in the comments. And with that being said, adios. And to quote the Maniac, a.k.a. he used to go by Ghostbait, I believe, on YouTube. What the fuck's he say? He says, I'm here to remind you that the Grindhouse will never die. And I stand by that too, buddy.